In this video, I'm going to show you how to park a domain in GoDaddy step by step so you can point your domain to a parked page, clear out custom records, and make sure the setup is clean and simple. If you've just bought a domain and you're not ready to build a website yet, parking it is a great way to keep it active while you decide what to do next. This can also help if you want a temporary placeholder page instead of a blank or broken destination. If this video helps, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy tutorials like this. Alright, let's jump right in. First, go to GoDaddy in your browser and sign into your account. Make sure you're using the account that owns the domain you want to park, because you won't be able to manage the DNS unless you're in the right place. Once you're signed in, look for My Products and click it. This is where GoDaddy keeps your domains, hosting, and other services. From there, go down to the Domain section and select the domain you want to park. If you own multiple domains, double-check that you're choosing the correct one before making any changes. After selecting the domain, click DNS or Manage DNS. This is the area where all of your domain records are controlled, including A records, CNAME records, and any custom settings that may currently be pointing your domain somewhere else. Now you need to set the default records for parking. In most cases, this means making sure the A record is set to the GoDaddy parking IP, or leaving the default if GoDaddy already has it configured for you. If you've added custom records before, especially if your domain was connected to a website builder, hosting provider, or email service, review those carefully. Remove any custom A records or CNAME records that conflict with the parking setup. The reason this matters is because extra records can override the parked page and send visitors somewhere else, which can cause confusion or errors. Take your time and only remove the records you're sure you no longer need. If you're using the domain for email, be extra cautious so you don't delete records that are still needed for mail delivery. Once the records are cleaned up, save your changes. After that, GoDaddy may need a little time to update the DNS. Sometimes changes happen quickly, but in other cases, it can take a while for the parked domain to fully show the new setup across the internet. If you don't see the parked page right away, give it some time and refresh later. A good tip is to go back into DNS after saving and confirm that the records look correct. You want the default parking record in place and any unnecessary custom A or CNAME records removed. That way, your domain will be parked properly and won't keep pointing to old content. And that's it. You've now parked your domain in GoDaddy. It's a simple process once you know where to go, and it can save you a lot of time if you're setting up a domain for future use. If this tutorial helped, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more step-by-step software and website guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.